The Toronto Maple Leafs get to start round 2 of their playoff series against the Florida Panthers here at home at Scotiabank Arena because they had a better regular season record. They're taking on the Florida Panthers, which is a team that is coming off a Stanley Cup final win, and right before that, well, they were in the Stanley Cup finals the year before, and they're the same franchise that knocked the Leafs out of the playoffs just 2 years prior.
Can't change anything that happened 2 years ago. We're in the present moment now, and they got new players, we got new players.
And do they ever have new players? Let's start with one of the new faces on the Leafs being Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who won the Cup with the Panthers last season.
It's obviously a different year, new team, but when you have that experience, you're trying to pass that along with your teammates, and yeah, I'm trying to help in any way I can.
Now on the Panthers side, one of the new faces is someone Leafs fans are very familiar with. Former Boston Bruins captain Brad Marchand was traded to Florida at the deadline this year. Now, the Panthers and Leafs faced off just 2 years ago in the second round of the postseason, with Florida taking the series 4-1.
It's second round, so I think both teams have a very good reason to be excited. And, we know these guys well. They know us, so it should be a good series.
For Matthew, his brother Brady is the captain of the Ottawa Senators and just lost to the Leafs in round 1. Did he get any intel on the Leafs from his brother?
You get intel from a lot of people. We have a lot of people that watch the other series, and a lot of guys that are familiar with guys that have played in all the series. So I'm not the only one that probably got a little bit of a pre-scout. I'm sure they got some stuff from Tampa, and just the way playoffs work.
No matter what information Matthew heard from Brady, Marner is expecting a physical series against a tough team.
It's going to be a really tight check-in series. Obviously this team has done some credible things the last 2 years, so that's why they bring such a challenge to every team. And for us, it's just making sure you stay in the moment, stay in the present.
Panthers coach Paul Maurice has noticed a change in the Leafs lineup since they last faced them in the postseason.
I think there's more patience in their game, in that and maybe in the past it was an attack mindset kind of offensively all the time, and now they're more patient. They'll put more pucks deep. They'll be more patient with the pucks out. So a bit more, I would say maybe a bit more of a mature game.
Now, Lindsay, I hear there's a new fan cheering on the Leafs this round.
Yeah, Mitch Marner and his wife Stephanie welcomed their first child to the world on Sunday, a beautiful baby boy named Miles. Now, there was a little bit of extra stress surrounding her due date because they didn't know if it would happen during the Ottawa Senators playoffs or if the Leafs advanced, if it would happen today. Here's what Mitch had to say about the last week.
That was on our mind quite a bit. We didn't know what was going to happen with all that. Just with, you never know when labor is going to hit or anything like that. So we were prepared if something did happen in Ottawa that, there was a way to me to get to Toronto quickly. And luckily enough, it was a close enough flight, as we all know. So, family always comes first. So if something happened during that series or during a hockey game with my wife going into labor, I was going to go and join her and be her cheerleader there. So lucky enough, it didn't happen. My son was lucky enough, smart enough to know that, don't come on a hockey game, or a hockey day. So
Mitch is really hoping the team brings the passion tonight. It's an extra special day for him. It is his birthday, and I know he'd love nothing more than to end it off with a win against the Panthers.